my mami mamunyina akwaba emamo aha eba UTV so ene ewe premo ato yenhihye yemu no kasebo ayaboaboa no enu anwumre ena no paya bepem sabre na yede amame se memfamrem se prem to brekasebo fieda awie bia na enyumakuo bi na so masinima mejina ship house a mede kasebo no ebremo this way chocolate drink na se wiemu ayenyunu pant unya nsohye no na oti this way na no gumu a na chisa kanya ho na watumi akonyuma so special ice mineral water na watwe awie ye uye dwumadie bi upe drinks upe su papa aseve wase dia ye kan for special ice mineral water any drinks and flavors in edoso na say obu the cocktail any tangerine aba the papa ntikopa bi na fa serve wo dwumadie no ase best point savings and loans na say yesika sem ye behwa me atoto ni yie pa womo eko eye abefo ntintan fidie so star 277# digital banking na on your modi sawoso won betutu sika sem nyina na aboa YouTube chine enso eka unjanyumaku aka bi so ebo machidom a megina ha mede kasebo no ebrem na kasebo no edoso de ebedi mu akotene bi eni yebeko piemu ewo emrashebedwam na Speaker of Parliament ede atudwa se 20% tax ya womo ede atu sanitary pads so no eyade a eye bone kase pa se womo ehwe na womo esan etwe ekwachi sanso ena eye kokopiemu emrashebedwam ho ano a eye oswafo ohwe yensika sem so ene ne ohwe adanse hu sem so Parliament se womo emra mbekirekirem ne yentia na nsei ensuo to kakra bi na ensuo agiri afankran bro no ahodo no a ene nti womo emra mbekirem ne yentia akwakoba nsa na ye konsem foforo so emu a eye National Youth Organizer ema NPP amanyekuo no wode ato Owura James Jachi question anim say so hwe na wontumi enyam ntunduma ahodo ewo eye mpotua no so a wonyina nkyɛn sɛ de bɛyɛ betimi aboa ma MPP ni aba na watimi aboa ama mpuntuo ahodo no a akoso ewo Ase North empotam ho na yekopie mu ewo amanoni ensem so a eyade a enipa be ti se enum a wo mu ewuye ewo Titan Subway no eyade a mpanifo ahyeda wo mu edi wo mu anase yebegya wo mu achi kan kwa ensem bi eka wehu ya editie na edihwe ne yesamufo asoni so se krodwen ya yede ama mesem famrem sepem to brekasebo ene fieda awie mi a mebedi ho tia me eye musomfo ajoa obi ya obin yemo enra kasebo no emu na yekopiemu ewo emrahye bedwam na eho na minority chief whip eye honorable governs Kwame Agbuja na wabo aye court anase wabo eye emrahye bedwa no amane se ese na fata se wo mo etonsa efre eye osofo a ohwe adwumasem ene adanse hu nsem so honorable Francis Asenso Boache na afei minister wo no edahwe ensika sem so eye honorable Ken Ofori Ata se wo mo emra mekirekirem ne ntia ensuo to kakra bi ewo nkrampumpuni mantamu ha na bro no aka nyina na se dodo no na ensuo ayiri afa omo achese wo kwa enye na nsensu atoye na nya asem ketwa kra achese kwan amafo fa so kokodu omu fie sa anadwo ne de na eye ansem pi enti wo momra mekirem ne ntia akoba ne sa
a tragedy too many happening within the same area, and I think as a house and as a country we need to take this serious and see whatever we can do to reduce, at least minimize the damage that is happening to these areas. It's not beyond the capability of Parliament to help the relevant agencies to finance the needed interventions to save lives, Mr. Speaker. The silting of gutters in Accra or the major drains cannot be something beyond the funding of government and with the approval of Parliament, Mr. Speaker. That is why I call upon the House to take this opportunity to invite our colleague, the respected Minister for Works and Housing, Honorable Asenso, to apprise the House as soon as he can do so that we can work together to see how we can save our compatriots in the flood-prone areas. Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity.
The thing is that it's not limited to any region or any constituency. It's all over the country. So probably that's where tilted towards to fall for the request for the minister to come and apprise us accordingly. Yes, the minister will come, but the committee must also do its work. The leadership of the committee must also be seen to be visiting some of these places. Hence, when the minister comes, whatever he tells us, we can double check or cross check with what he tells us. Then we'll be doing our oversight responsibly. So it's unfortunate these matters have occurred, but our committee leadership should get more proactive.
He spoke so much about how he was going to handle issues in Ghana. When he became the president, he told us he was going to make Accra the cleanest city within 2 years. But the situation has worsened under his watch. We know about the sanitation tax that we collect. That tax was implemented for a purpose, that we collect the money, then we use it to work on our drains, we use it to clean the city. But that is not what we see. And one of the reasons why I insisted that we should have the finance minister to tell us how much we have collected so far.
Again, our own power, we have given it to the executive for executive to be establishing ministries. Read the constitution well. That is the function of parliament. And at any time they can establish any number of ministries and appoint any number of ministers. Then why should the people be voting for members of parliament? Please, we have to sit up. We don't want to continue this way. Every year we are making statements on flood and people die and all those things. So, the maker of the statement, you have to follow up on this matter and get the business committee to come before us with the ministers. It's scheduled by next week. They'll give us the brief and we talk together.
Na ekuo bi a womo efre womo Socialist Movement of Ghana ene ekuo ahodo bi a womo social activist group na tese wenum no womo ekasa efa enipa eyedie ho ensem so na womo de petition akoma mrahye bedwa se womo esra da sanitary part ya ema se yede ye huye wabra yako afichiri no eto a egusuo no enye asam ketwa eye taxi enti okwakotobi a ne bo no aye dendenden panti ema ebinimo akwanya ma womo ntimi enkotobi nti womo kwa afichiri a enema ensene mfata no eno na womo disiesie womo nti womo sre parliament se womo ka bi ma womo na eto a da so no ye tax no yenyi emfri so.
Eniema bi ama okọ fictory sisi wo ho ebiti se menstrual pad, menstrual cup, tampon se ne nekeka ho no dodo na no yenye ewo maje na munti akra edifira mo no ne na eto eda so ye hamu chichemu aduo no 20% na chese emu dupa apotoka sem no empenifo frɛ no finished goods na nieba bi nso empenifo hu ne se ye essential social goods no enu otu bia na so na we na makɔ empenifo asɔre wakachiri mu se ye ka kra na nka niema bi a makɔ fictory sisi wo ho no eno so ye ka essential goods ni bia na nka ho edentu wo hu ni se aban edi eto edi ato maamo asene ne keka ho so a ema oba bi ko fichere wonya sika emfanto bie ama pra te ye kwancherefo penyina wodo Basima Foundation no woni eku ahodo mu mpinifo bebe hie mu nhye mu yase no UTV kasebo ni wonyina ekasai
card na ye the most natural thing we asim ha oba bia at the end of the month umpo be menstruate enti no yes people see on a condom your choice now wear your choice na so period there once you of a certain age you be menstruating pad you tax taxes luxury taxes on something as fundamental as pad it's an your organization the brain ya bom ni aba ye paying phone and ye waha ya kasa ye petition sabani ade still ye ntie ntie na ye ba say ye pad nya ade ye taxi cigarettes were one sound when be bro how taxi enye pad only taxes need free pad and so sanitary pads nya ade I was say yes emanti mi nko school obeko school so to aduane so to nsuo so to school bag so to uniform after so to pad her price no eshuti from 5 cedis to 25 cedis in a very short time a day
sesi ani nhwehwe mu kire se nkola bebre enko school because omu bu omonsa omu nya ni omu de besiesie omu hu ye okọ school kra so a oni washroom oni nsuo nti okoye ne hu ye ani obe flash ni ade nti ya homte ema bebre ntumi nko ejuma ema bebre Ehu titi omo woma ayeso omo top adem omo ntumi nto. Nia can say people should be able to bleed in dignity. And to say ye tackle such structural problem area. Ye hope say omo imported ban so omo hu be hen omo omo be reduce prices no ama ya ye betumi ato no na saban so to a na ye hu ni say enye luxury they will know say enche dan nye business a so omo ye we nti aban ni produce omo to na omo che ye bia na ye nyina ye tumi atena na ye improve your lives.
Ende da ye ba ha day ye be confirm one notice of the match and ye ben one yen kasa the speaker kaden kopedo be huyen because my yepede ye no ya sama order no so na komado ni hu hia ne pa ntinda ye ben no receipt but o put everything on hold onyen be share one chambers also court tamale and this issue obi mention e wo forum bi okoi ntin already no speaker ya aware and onyen ya adwen there it is an injustice. One nitrimun or in yet them situation as or them be say for organ or the wofem. Intinankasa wa far to know the day. On ye parliamentary committees on gender and finance on one bekasa wa start a discussion already. And wa sure hand there very soon no obema hand feedback and or hope there will be a positive feedback.
Tax free period. Tax free period.
Nyamia nim ne kure ne pardon de sese ne boa ye denkane. Na ukura be te say 5 cities 7 cities a obenya bi say 15 cities 20 cities 25 na okon ekwo nim na sasam kuro ikoko pie mu e wo mrase bedwom de petition no ekoye no na eye right honorable Alban Sumana Backbin e de etu dwese sa 20% no a eye tax a eda eye niema hodo eye sanitary pad no wo mo kraba ne wo no ma wo ye wo Ghana ha nyina no e product na wo de ye na ye dan a tax no ye den e wo so sa de no ayekoso no eye abonefo sempa enti mrase bedwa no wo mbehwe na kwa bi a wo mbefa so ayi afiri ho no wo mo atimi aye ne sa.
It's not the best. It's not the best. And that is why sometimes some policies come here. I just had to suspend the House because we had a group picketing outside. And I invited the leadership. And the issue they raised was a very serious issue. My attention was drawn to it already. Why should we, as members, honorable member, why should we pass a law imposing tax on sanitary pads? This is unconscionable. It's a cardinal sin. The House shouldn't have allowed it at all. This House shouldn't have allowed it. You know the impact of that law on the human resource development and on the development of this country. It's immeasurable. That is why I suspended sitting and had to attend to them. I have a copy of the petition, and we have to take immediate action to prevent whoever is the minister proposing that thing to take it off. The next budget, it must not appear, it cannot be a tax. Please, I take a very serious view on this matter. It was even raised at a forum in Tamale. Why? This parliament have imposed some restrictions on itself. If you look at the concept in our democracy, the option that we've chosen, which is captured in our constitution, the executive is not powerful, more powerful than parliament. It's not. Read it properly. But this is self-imposed. We have just handed over all our powers to exactly what the Supreme Court said recently.
Na national organizer Emma NPP Amanyekuo no Owura Henry Nana Boache adodo no afre Nana B na kase no wo kire se eye anka ne mrahye bedwam ni Emma Ase North se wontimi enso ne niema onkase ne kahire enye na watese opani no ene na ma wo kase enam se enye na ban ene wom wontie no wontimi emma antuntudwuma na se na kakra no a obedi ye ewo eye MP no so na so obeso mrahye bedwa no ana abato mpesua no wontimi amprempuntuo bia ama abato mpesua so no wo kire se wontimi so aniema nkase wo kahire enye na MPPs bebre ana se MPs bebre wo mrahye bedwam a wo mo eye NDC fo a wo mo edi omdwo na se sa na tie de a ene Owura James Jachi Question wompe baby entra na yempe NPP ni MP na onsom eye adehia wo mo ewo Asen North.
Na na do tanko akufa the candidate wo aso ne nsa eye Charles Opoku nti se ye small bia e pedifo se ye small na montenten ye small banyansa for ye small na montenten ne charge nya ne se ye small obi a odin so papebro it is a year question eba oye lot of promises or no sika on the Canada ho sika nyina ye de amano or the baha ave oba bibia nkoso then ubusa ne say ade ya o se ne dikan enye na aban na wo so eno nti no no be ko bia no yemfi no
se na ban so ne na ban na wo so
enye kwa me ontwe no onyina ho ne yemfa ne na aban wo so mra eno nti na eye ase no fa yo madwen se ene ye de ne na aban wo so beba
ba mo so aye niema wo ho
kwa me onye hwe kwa me hwe woni no osi ono kra no de bia ni gina court de bia ni gina court ndino ntimi nya adwuma na ne common fan ya da ko yan fama no kwa me ba na be hwehwe mu ba na me hwehwe kwa me ye wezi PPC nkwa ye wezi dia ma no the truth assembly no obi sika dia ma na ye 300,000 no odibito odibito ala odibito fish odibito footballs odibito disease odibito unet wame na odu ko bia so na buso bia se amaha obuse mu a ochema NDC fo na no manwa no medi no medi wame bisi eniema Charles Opoku no di 40 years awaye echen obia ono no watrama no 45 years no asaba Ghana ni mfie ye mfie bi so ba 71 years
Meko ahumano so na mene Owura David Agbe akasa na opani wono na ye executive director Emma Institute of Governance and Security na ye nyina ye nim sem enu anadwo asem a esi ye awia no mupo na arehosem esi ewo Ablekuma aposini ya na o escort eye bullion van te front kwamkafo bi ekobọ ni tuo ekunu ya na saa asemi ya kan be disem fie mienu tamu ani na arehusem bi esi ewo ye kaneshi empotem ho enam so me de ho nsem ba ye Ghana Police Service fo nsem bebre na wo mo ekan ye ene yanka bia nhyemu a asem kro no a ebi atumi asi tie koba ne si ya ne ya pa obi a owo nimdie ewo bambo ensemu na watimi akyerechire mu ne ye sese ye ne kwan a esese ye de saa asemi we no no efa so Owura David mu akwaba eba prem to break asebo iso
mejo so mame
na bibia boko de
nyame adom na tese no mamu aye shikakra efa kronobo a ekoso Ghana nitino ubi entimi nka se no maye boko sa
yo na saa asem we a adabia amfasa afibia ana afibia mu no bia mienu miensa na asi sese pa diem pa na sese ye efa saa asem fi se mo ye kan na ya san ba besi ye namu ye kan na ya san ba besi ntidie na sese ye
no kwasem ni ayensa ye na yesashe nso ekase ne se sese no bibia sesa ewo Ghana ntese tete no tene ne no ma esetie no a krono ene akronfo no omonye sophisticated ne enne no akronfo no aye sophisticated da ma se wo munya nsam odu ekwan wo mofa so bo krono no anu ohye enti ye agye se enkan tete no obi akwakọ wi abode obi akwakọ tu obi menkan enkoane krono a say urban communities eno krono a asori eno enkrofo aye embodi na nkasa ana dani den nyina wo mo eto nkrofo so esa na we no aye bangafo any policy for any national security for asem yes yetimi ehye so ehu ne se bullion vans na ye kano emre bi said ye wo se bo ho da wuro no policy for hu ne se ye kunkum wo mo enkrofo ni bi na si ye ku wo ho a ejina bullion van no a ensita na emwa se guns ana se yesu obuba etimi ewura mu ne kunkrofo ni ntino omo ye ne se bank for emomodi wo mu ihia no mo nye bullion van na eno no ano ohie etuo eni tuo aboba ntimi wura mu ntem eno no na bank for no so no wo mu ntimi emwa national security ni police for no mu ntimi enye adwuma ne nti se ebetimi aye yi a eyese bank for no eni police for no ehie biem na wo hwe no ade no esiye no a metimi aka ne se driver ni no anu oka bullion van no bia menyini na memum de misusu se ta America police for atimi ache na nkabeboa
na yanhwe ne say yo won say some no buy bet 2 years ago no Bank of Ghana the directive buy say won mo a ya this car transport sika ne ade wo bullion vans ni mu a yempe bulletproof bullion vans ama ebidimu ahyase kwase se wunam kroma hu bia hu se we de eye bulletproof bullion van pa na eno kwa no eye enough na because of the situation we na driver no ebe parke nanka wo mu AC akwakwo yi sika se nanka mu di sika ni biba be hyem wo seden enti na chese wa parke awi a yatimi unlock sa na ema ni nyina enti ene bulletproof bullion van no eye enough eno kwa eye enough na other measures bi esase ye other measures bi eka ho
bullion proof no nko anya enough.
Okay.
Anya enough. Ene se sikasem yesi sika ye moja. Enti se mubetimi band for no beka senkrofo bi eye driver for ni e found so mo kan bullion van. Eye so yetimi ye omo ho investigation hwe se be ehe finance ankrofo ni fi. Na yetimi ehunu se sa drivers no a wo mo kan bullion vans no yetimi a check wo criminal record yetimi a check wo family roots ye be anthropological study se wo hwe nipa no baby a wo fi efi a wo fi mu the culture le bi just wutimi hu ne se ye won krofo bi wo ho a wo mo ne krofo bi di kanana e makro no bo ekoso eye se wutimi check san krofo no criminal records ni na hu ne se san krofo ye ne wo mo ye adwuma yi no wo mo ehu atia womu entimi macro no emma enu a wo hwe se de bullion van no esetie na driver ni no posi car ni gina ya eye mo nwanwa se etimi gina ya no na obi etimi abobodi akwa ko bie ba bia posi ni wo no ni wono wa bonitio I nwanwa I say tete wo mu bibi ani efe no enti akwanya driver ni nso fa so wo timi si gana nkam no enwanwa kakra enti ehwehwemu pa na yese yetimi aye ni ehu ne se eden ne si ya that no etimi course within the space of 2 minutes driver ni no ehu anka na police no yetimi be bie gate ne ntem issue to police ni no emu nwanwa na emu so ọhwerem enti asem na aba no me gidi se police for emu omoni eda for mu yie no more cooperate with the driver no more ye hwehwemu a tankrofo no omodi ewu kasam ye betina achewo
na mekaisa Ghana Police Service for so e de buy say bullion van no say eyade a enya bulletproof a wo mo emma wo mu nipa bia escort na wo hwe car no kura mu space na etuo no na ekita police ni no time ben kwa na obetimi aklock o se ka ne sen na sempo person o defend ne ho a watimi dia ye ti sa ne ma ni nyina adenti na da bia no bullion van se ekwa omo escort security for no wo mo entika afufuo mu mom enni bullion van no achi because when it say ya nka obi di achi a obetimi ahunu se nka po ye omo mutimoto no so no wo mo eba na driver no kwa no hwese de wuka ye a time ana wo mo eba se driver no person otuka no ko nanim kura ka ebia nka obetimi atu akọ enti ehọ no so nhyehyẹ ben na sese eye wo no ma wo mutwi bullion van no training ben na sese ye de ma wo mo e wo security ayimu a eno so bibi say no wo mu so betimi atake swift action na atimi aba wo no mo ho ni nyina ho eban
pump action gun na ɛda polisifoɔ ɛkaa mu anaasɛ ɛde ma polisifoɔ na wɔde ɛwɛn bank no sɛ nipa korɔ no ogyina faako ogyina bank no anim a fine na bɛsɛ wɔn kɔ those operations sɛ bullion ban mu a megyiri sɛ etu a yɛfrɛ no pistol no ɛno ɛna ebetumi aboa sɛ ɛyɛ shotgun na wɔte kaa no mu na easily obetumi ayɛ dɛn obetumi adischarge yɛfrɛ no sɛn etuo ɛboba no ɛno na ebetumi abɔ ɔmo na saa mmerɛ yi a sɛm bia ɔmo de etuo atenten ɛkɔtena kaa mu na obetumi akorɔkɔ ɛhwutu no ɛho ɔden papaapa yi wɔne polisifoɔ tena kaa mu na ɔmo kura saa etuo no bia wotumi so ɔmo brɛ ɔmo dan ɔmo ho a ɔmo brɛ ɔmo yɛ bibi ɔmo brɛ nti ɛyɛ sɛ saa mmerɛ no IGP ne ne mpanyinfo a wɔn ɛda polisi ano no wɔn nso ɛsesa wɔn star na wɔn hu sɛ wɔn kɔ those operations na akadeɛ bɛn na ɛyɛ sɛ wɔn etimi nya a ebetumi aboa wɔn ama polisifoɔ no wɔn betumi abɔ wɔn ho ban na ayɛ easy for them to also face operational challenges and ti saa sɛ bia yɛbɛkum yɛ polisifoɔ no ɛyɛ ayaya saa ne yɛde ho abɔbɔ bɛyɛ sɛ nansa ɛnɛnu ano no yɛgye akyerɛ bi nti wei no it calls for the IGP sɛ obetumi ahwɛ no operational mechanism a betumi aboa ama ya control saa no man enti saa polisifoɔ no ana yɛku wɔn tɔtɔtɔ sa ɛmmoa yɛnhu ne sɛ the criminals have become so sophisticated that weapons a polisifoɔ kura no ɔmo so ekura those weapons no nti how can we ensure say there will be a counter mechanism a yɛbɛtumi ɛde control criminal activities na ɛkɔ so yɛntumi anyɛ saa no man na one fear can be the criminals will lead us. Nothing a police for or Musia BBF. We need to lead the criminals. Yes, let's just say a bambono, etosi.
Nanti sɛ yɛmfa nwie afotuo bɛn na ade bɛma Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɛkɔba ne sei na yɛgyinagyina hɔ ayɛ sɛ dɛ asɛ movie bi na yɛhwɛ o sɛ deɛ nyɛ obi agyina hɔ wɔho enti deɛ na ɛkɔba ne sei adeɛ na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛyɛ animu na idea na sese ye betimi aboa na yabobɔ ye ho eban se de be ya saa to yire nche me bi ensibio
onim Ghana for no kwasem a wo mu ne se ye ka akronfo ho asem akronfo mu ekuratuo but throughout the generations Ghana ewo ho no mitimu se Ghanaians we are actually timid ankasa and that issue no has been supported by a lot of theoretical foundations that Ghana for we are timid people. The Ubi cool grandpa one here or young Kobe Jinawami Ababiku. Na ye woman says uncle for no a tuno eninano. Ye won't call yet near to me a boaka say and say star street cameras no and they say a buying or more 18 years standing a cover BGR. Meaning say national security as far back 2015 a day bano. Omo yen to year your friend Accra project omo say all urban cities no omo me abo modern security cameras our vantage point say the be ya you let me who the movement of people eko saa no man bi na eboa yen saa mfoni ye kan ti saa ke ye ti kwam enti saa no man nyina no etimi improve our system no mu a ebetimi aboa ma saa kronko yi etimi achi omo krantem and the young so I yet memorable. Yes, we are in said, Sammy, ye cry your phones, your other gadgets, away a man came. We also need to be alert to say, no maybe say, Kosua. How do we ensure that yes, you bet me a baby, me a firm? What's an abroach the Capra? Yet me can so abroad because in Impumum and a normal air Kosono, which are home for me and ask for a bone, a devil and ask for a police for. What are we doing to ensure that your society now you will next time your was sophisticated phones no one corner? How do we also plug those things that a bit near control criminal activities also away a we need to ensure that community policing any cooperative a year you bet near near control criminal activities also you bet near yes 10 biano akronfo ebedi yanim omudi yannu so a ebe ha o man
David we dia kra wo hwe kwan a enipa a wo mo kotwa hia wo car no wo mo fa so yi police ni no efri car ni mu a ede afutuo so na be ma national ambulance service for esese wo mo ma yentete kwan e be fa so ayi nipa se wo mo epress ya kwan esese ye so wo mu kwan a wo mo fa so kra ma ni ti esi edane ehwe fom no kra na fe me ye mo ahye me bi kra na wo nwu ya na saa kwan na ye fa so yi no na wa fa so awu eno so de na ye be ya fa we I say ye nim saa na ye man ketenkete ni nyina
eno aye national emergency efo and the communities here mono or mobile modern a training crop for those rescue missions no betimi aboa unse nyi obiana moja anasi abo bitu ubetimi akohone unkrode ba bet say ye national emergency for no it training crop for how simple rescue missions can be done ebetimi aboa yen papa yi but I see who say within a community no a crime ban ye betimi there some mechanism be atuwa ye betimi abua to rescue people awo mo akọ ahojrim anase atoriente mato mo accident ato mo yabo bitio how do we ensure say betimi abomodin say ye betimi taking care of those people yetimi abua sa do mana ebetimi abua masanko for no kwa before say do on be do hospital no omo entimi mu but yetimi anya na sa na bi ye cheni pakọ ba bi abo bitio kura na ye de sikofom ye de le fuman ye bo mutu a ye de ho I mean and ma moja timi sone ni pakọ no ntem and the more moja e sone ni pakọ ntem so obetimi ai ahwe ne nkwa ndi sa no man nyina ye training na ayese national security for any other security agencies no etimi eka ho ni etimi training sankofo no se de be ya ye betimi age afoforo nkwa
ene owura David Agbe yeda wasepa ewo enchechiremu ene adesua wode amayen ewo saasemi ho owura David Agbe executive director Emma Institute of Governance and Security wono na yene ne kasaya wamayen insight pa ewo saasemi eho na yenko nsemfoforo emu workers at anasa wono ma womo adwuma ewo Tema Oil Refinery toll na womo echese enfiensia ya aban ede toll ama adwumaku a yefre womo Torrential company no enya de ese bia womo ekasetia ana womo ani enye ho na emom kwan a aban ene wono a womo eka bia yeye efa so ede adwumaku no ema sa adwumaku yi na ama womo ekasa afa ho enam so ema chairman ema General Transport and Petrochemical Union ya womo ewoto ora Anthony Kumsing na woden centrofo akasa no wo chese kwan a womo efa so no na emom na omani enye ho na nyese bia womo pese adwumaku no sa public and private partnership no aban epese womo no womani enye ho nti ho no aban enhwe na onka ho asem yi.
Fear is actually enshrined in the assessment of the partner, credible partner that has track records in this industry. We don't want any charlatan to take over the refinery and then 2-3 years down the line he goes like, okay, you can abrogate the contract, and then who suffer? But I have put in clauses in the agreement that you can terminate as and when you deem necessary. No, that's not what we want. And if it's terminated within the period that the termination happens and all the losses that is incurred, infrastructure ruin that has happened, who bears those responsibilities? So we have asked very, very important questions. What is this partner putting on table as a guarantee that in case the partner defaults or does not honor its obligation in this transaction that is on table, what is the solid guarantee? Ye per se obi any ye babe ye juma, but enye se ye ho achi ye ntino na obi a na ye ne ebe ye juma nipa ko a board any management afa ne se oni ye be ye juma no ya hwe ne nkrata mu ehu se emwa ye. And for other proposals for tables so you feel say management any board ebetimi ahwem na de ebeboato no omo afa
the Mao refinery ye papa enkroma mreso na ya adwin na ne say ye de ne say be refine crude oil na ye de aboye ho ebra na enimre mu aye kase ye busie ho say refinery ana
before say no de o kan ye se dabi say de tomorrow refinery eye ne say ya dane ye ho ayi nika no bi de na buru aba no abanyam no watam na ade akọ nti ye wo ho omoba na omo de product na bekum na gise omo se so ma de edeko na gise aye land owners and I say reservoir owners nti say refinery status na wo mu ne say adia ya kadie na was ye no which is our core business no de nya no ne ye sisia de ye say third party activities yeah the amount for the ammonia mabeku ye hasia na chi say ye di ho bra chi say no na ye de manage maji ye so ye ho kakra
na nadmofo so de krata aba mountain ya wo mo ebo Ghana fo nyina kokose mpampi no se ensuo to na se ensuo ni eyiri efa so a na ebi eje wo mo ho achinje so wo betimi atwam ebi so gina ensuo no agya na dwen ye ne se ham ta fa ha enya de a me famu ensuo betimi de me akonti me yire me ho kakra bi a eya de a metimi atwam no makwa akokoduru fie na so be ko wiase na ensuo na hoden no na atwenipa no de ne ko amanipa ko ati na nanom e wonse edu ba bi kra ni body kra na hunu no enti wo mo agina so e de afutuo ama Ghana fo nyina se yenhwe saade no enso pa se de ye be ya ye betimi aboye ho eban na nansenya se mo be kaya wa aye asante mantam ku de ya arehosam bi esi wo ho enam so ma papa bi a na ni nua be ma e de bicycle etwam e wo ye nsuo ya ebi mu na yida fa so no ye bicycle ni nipa ni nyina ekoye enam so ma ni nua na ogina wa na ni tua se ni nua na eko no wono so ye na adwen se okoye so obetimi ayina wono so ensuo no e de ne ekoye enti Ashanti Regional Director Emma Nadmo Owura Frank Dodu na wagina so edi afutuo amaye nyina se sensuo to sa no a yemma yenkwa ho ensem ehia yen na yenye ye ho achinje se de be ya ebetimi abo yankasa ye kra ho eban afi wasan agina so de atodwa se eye Ghana metiofuo wo mo de eye weather report no eba eye amaye mu na bomfia edu ba bia na ye de twetwe yen hyeda ema yani enkoso ye hunkura na yabo yani apaso wo social media ye nkan ntebeko wiase no na wakwa akodi baabi na ensuo to na wuntimi nkopie mu ewo fie eno nti no saa ne mane mane nyina ye nhye ne so na se ensuo to na ayira fa so a wo besrada ye mpe baabi a eho ye na ye nyina ensuo no eba fom na susuan ne nyina etumi ekwa na yakọ fie na akwakoboa ye ne ntesa na yaje ye ho achinje efa ensuo no ma wanhwe yi a na oye ne kase abafise ensuo no ne ho den wunkuto na wokọ obi ankita mu ahoden akita ne ensuo no ahoden e de ba no obewi ase na ahoden na ensuo no ewo no na abunkama fauso na afi edokọ na ama eye abafie nti obesrada ye nhye sa ne manketenkiti we nyina enso se de be ya ensuo to a ye betimi abo ye kra ho eban na ayam na shebedwamni Emma Nandam abatuo mpesua so ya ewo Upper East Region Honorable Dr. Market na wani wono so de atodwa se asoye ya wo hwe apomuden ho ensem so wo mo emehwe enka ensem ahodo bi enkyere wo mo enam so kwa asan abo asoye hwe aduane eni kuaye ho ensem so se yade a ye frɛ no anthrax yade no sa virus no ebebo aze wo mo empotam ho na kwan a wo mo efa so ehwe nipa wo ho no wono de wosusu se ensheda enso ani resources akade ya sesenka wo mu enyade so yade no ano no enyade a wo mu enya bi wo ho nti aban enhwe enka ho asem.
This outbreak started from Binduri, where we recorded one dead and about 13 human beings infected, and then we had animals, about 20 of them dying, and since then it has spread to other parts of the Upper East region. This outbreak is about the whole region. It is about where the meat supply of this country. I'll say that about 40 to 50% of the supply of animals to the slaughtering houses in Accra, Kumasi, etc., are coming from that end. And so we should not take it for granted. If in the north, yes, the animals are dying, when we don't take time and we get these animals to the southern sector, where when they come in, they are just slaughtered and eaten. It means that we will have a lot of human cases. Even though the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Food and Agriculture through their veterinary services and the local government ministry have come in and they've put in some measures. it appears that they are not putting in enough resources to curtail this outbreak. You know, to curtail the outbreak, we need to vaccinate the animals. We need to fumigate their stalls, their pens, or wherever these animals are living. We need to do it. We need to prevent the movement of animals from one end to the other. All these measures have to be done, and it requires resources. As I am speaking now, in the tenancy district, the district assembly itself has spent about 16,000 Ghana cedis to purchase 8,000 doses of the vaccine to vaccinate the animals. But what do we see? This is not enough. We know the common fund is not coming. There's a lot of delay in the common fund. The internal generated funds of the assemblies in the north is nothing to speak about. And so we expect the central government to put in the resources and buy this vaccine to vaccinate the animals. It is not enough with the measures that have been put in place, that there shouldn't be movement of animals. That is good. We are treating those who are sick, those who have been exposed to it. We are doing the tracing of those who have come into contact with the sick people. But that is not enough. We need to put in the resources.
Yenko amanone ensemu na ababeto dwa se enkrofofo bi a wo mo ekeka wo ho ebomu se eye Titanic 1997 sa movie de nipa dodo no a ehwe bi a chese wo mayi hu sinia ama ye hwe bi na sa ship no a eto ensuo mu ko ye po no ase no enipa ko bi ye wo madwen se wo mo ebeko na wo mo atimi akwa akohwe ba bi ade no ewo enti bra no eye na wo mo eko enam so ema US Navy wo mo ebo wo mo achidom kra enti wo mo kode sa na ne wo mo akoka history kakra se de tebia te eye ship no se de tie ewo epo na se na wo mo atimi ahwe ne no ena nansen wo mo ekoye se wo mo ekwa akwa bi sikani bi ene ne mma ene wo mo ka bi ye ka no mo no so be te se enum wo mo ekoye nti wo mo ekoye omuduru epo na se no na esese eye submarine ba ko esan ekobiu be te se donhwi mienu na wo madu ba bia ye Titanic ship no ewo na eno na wo mo eko mu be te se 1.5 hours no wo mo lusu touch na te se signal a esese wo mo etimi di ma US Navy no na wo mo enya be te se enamiensa entamnie wo mo anti wo mo ka biu na fei ena wo makwa ko hu wo mo hu se eyade a wo mo nyina wo mo awu a se explosion bi ekoso na so masa enipa enumi ni sika twitwi di a amanfo twa se wo mo pebi ahwe no ni nyina ahye agu amasa enipa enumi wo mo atinananom ewonse nti nam so ema US emma wo no na wo mo pebi ahwe no wo mo edi tribute ahodo no ya konsem akọ ama abusuafo se wo mo ma wo mo ya akọ nyimde na wo mo nyina ekope abana abakosem ewo mu no nipa bi no so anya bi atie nanso ankowie pe ya na ne nyina mu no wo mo mo apiafo na nyankopon emfa wo mo ekra ensie yi mi jina we so na makoje aboafo nkrato aba me ba bongo di fara e de agudie musem ebebre mu me enko ba bia me twa me ho aba sisia